Hello, hello guys, it's me Ariel from Let's From the World. Here is my cat over here, and today's little blog with the heat of creativity. I'm going to show my art projects as promised in the blog that I did for explaining the project. Now, to explain a little bit how it's gonna work for the other blogs and this one too, is that I can't just wait a second. So sorry about that. My cat was in my shelves. Anyways, what I was saying, yeah. Uh, for mini blogs that will come and that will be to show our projects. How it's gonna work is that I'm going to show 3 projects in each video that I'm going to explain. Why I'm not doing all the like 5 or 10 project each video is because I don't have a lot. So 3 projects in each videos. It will be enough and it won't be too crowded for you to understand. So to start off, as you can see, this is a vinyl, a French vinyl. This is a project that I did at school, and if you know the reference, this is Infinite from Sonic Forces. I really like this character, so I decided to paint it into the vinyl. And yes, I'm a very good painter. As you can see, I was able to paint Infinite into there. Even his little Ruby on the side, because we had to include a circle into the art, and I decided to include the Phantom Ruby behind Infinite. So it's a good way to include his Phantom Ruby as well. Now this is one. This is 2 Phantom Rubies, I know, but this is in the background. It's kind of fit with Infinite. So just to say that there are 2 Phantom Rubies in this thing. Anyways, as you can see, I did a lot of his little cubes that are around Infinite when he's in the air. I tried to replicate this cube style, but I made my own because I think it's great to have your own personal touch on a character when you paint it. And of course, it's my art, so I did what I could, and I actually wanted to have my personal touch on this. I know that this isn't 100% like Infinite the Eye, but I wanted to add something like less scary, quote unquote, because his eyes on the mask, his original mask, he has like a black eye and a yellow eye. It was supposed to be red, but instead I did black with yellow and orange on the center. It's kind of my personal touch on the Infinite, as you can see. And I tried to replicate the ears as well, but I kind of had a struggle. So I came out with this solution to kind of do his ears, kind of. And as you can see, I did a blue contouring on Infinite, so that he can pop out to this thing, because with a lot of red, a lot of pink, and with just black and white, it won't work, because as you can see, there's a lot of darkness and light, and Infinite has a lot of darkness and light, so it kind of like melt into the background. And to kind of pump him out even more, I did the blue contouring on him, which is very great. Also, I did the blue contouring on the vinyl as well. I think it kind of does like a frame, and I really like it. I always add like a touch of blue into my stuff, because it's my favorite color, and I think it goes with everything that I do. With always the color blue. Everything has the color blue. Even on Halloween things, there are some blue. And why I'm talking about Halloween, because yeah. But as you can see, this is the project that I did. As you can see, I kind of had a struggle with his hand too, but it came out actually great. Over here, it's not a complete hand. It is intentional because it was supposed to actually be on the side like that. Kind of like a zoom in photo. This is what I kind of do. Also, with his hair, I kind of tried to replicate his hair too, but I decided to actually did a human hair, and then I put some black lines to kind of do his hair, like his white hair, how it is. It's not like a human. It's like bunch of bunch of big hair. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. I tried to actually melt it so that it could become a little bit gray. But over here it's really black, but I don't mind because it's really cool. It kind of makes a personal touch to the hair too. On the tail, I kind of blend in the white, the gray with the black to kind of have like a very awesome tail. So that also so I could have more points to this thing. So this is the white, and I also did the same thing as the hair. I put some black lines over here so that kind of does a personal touch, and there you can see the separation between the fur. On his body though, I did some black and then I added a lot of gray so that it could have like a gradient and have like a personal touch too, so that it could be very realistic. Over here it's his little neck thing that he has. I try to replicate it as well. And as you can see, there's a little bit of pink that goes out on him. It's a personal touch too. It's kind of have like a special highlight on him that is pink. It kind of fits well with his skin, so I tried to make a personal touch on his body as well by putting pink highlights. This is a art style. It's part of my art style to kind of do things like that. So over here, I try to replicate his shoes as well, but I kind of struggle too, so I decided to do something simple like that. I should have the the picture beside it, but yeah, this is my personal version of Infinite. I really like it. It's less edgy, but it's more of my personal touch. On the background, I tried to make it look more red, pink, just like him. I kind of tried to make a gradient in the background that was less pink 100%, but as you can see here, it's really pink. So, so in the end, I decided to kind of make the red here, and then it goes pink over here like that, to kind of have like a very good background, as you can see. And if you go like that, very far away from you kind of see less details, but you see it's very great. Also, something else too, I have to be careful with the vinyl because one fall from the ground and it can break. It's very fragile. So that's why I'm not gonna hang this on the wall, but I'm going to. And in the shelves, I have a box. I have a bin where I put art projects in, so this is gonna go back to the art bin. But this is what I wanted to say about this one. And on that said, let's get into the next art project to explain. Next one. Oh, there's a piece of tape. Red tape on the side. Anyways, the next one is this. Is this a drawing? It kind of looks like a drawing, but when you come close, this is actually some, when you actually, cut. When you do this, with a kind of stick, it kind of does this. It's what black ink is in the background, and with the, when you do something like that, it kind of does the pattern. But before putting the black ink, you have to draw it with pastels. This is what I did. This is also a school art project as well. As you can see on the sky, there's patterns as well. There's patterns everywhere on this. Even on the mountain, this is a pattern. Even though it looks like straight lines, this is actually a pattern. Straight lines as pattern. The house over there, I actually did this as a pattern on the roof, and I did some kind of brick style on the house as well. On the trees, I did a kind of oval detail to kind of look like leaves. It works, and it's really cool. Really looks like leaves. On the tree, I kind of did a bee haunted detail, as you can see. It kind of looks like a honey tree, like, you know, the house of bees. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It's really cool. I kind of did. I actually wanted to replicate a tree course style. You know, like the pattern you see on a tree. I kind of replicate that, but more in a stylish way, and it kind of worked. It really worked. And as you can see where the water is, I tried to make the waves, as you can see, and it really worked. It is very cool, and it waves kind of. It really does the water with the waves. Also over here, all of this is grass. I tried to make different patterns for the grass to kind of make it look, because you know outside the grass isn't the same and it has different types of grass. I kind of tried to make unique grass patterns so that so it doesn't look like plain, you know. When you have the same pattern for too long on this, it can kind of look plain. But if you want to put depth into your grass with patterns, you need to make different patterns. As you can see on the front, I did this to kind of look, because as you can see, holes, very small holes. It kind of look plain. But over here with very big pattern like that, you see that it does the depth, and I really like it. On the grass over here, I did big holes, and I kind of did as well. Kind of did like a big grass over here, and it does like the depth. So and over here as well, I really like it. Especially on this side over here, it's very small holes, and it's really good. It does the depth very well. I did very well on this art project. I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm proud that I did. Also over here, it's different pattern to kind of say that it's the grass to the side of here, and not just a plain part of the grass. So to make depth into something like that with patterns, you need to make different patterns so that it does the depth, which is very cool, very cool. As you can see, the part of the tree here is kind of hidden with the grass. So it's a trick as well to make it seem like the tree is very well done. And yeah, this is it. It's not much to say, but it is a very good pattern style. I really had a great time doing it. And oh, as you can see, more grass over here. I did the pattern similar to this one as well on this. It's very cool. And I also did, like, you know, this kind of straight lines just like that to kind of make the grass just in front of the house looking different. So it's really cool. Over here, why I did this, it's kind of make the pattern as if this is the grass that it's the front of the house, like in front of this. And this, it kind of looks like, you know, when there's a lot of grass on a picture, you kind of not see much of the grass. This is what I wanted to do with the pattern over here. So, and on the mountains, this is also a different pattern. I did two different patterns on the two mountains so that we can distinct the two mountains. This is also a pretty trick as well. If you want to distinct two type of mountains, do different patterns on both. This one is straight lines, and this one is like electrical lines. I'm calling it like that. So and on the sky, I did some spiral to kind of make look like there are wind into the sky, because in the sky there are a lot of wind. So if you do like something like this, it kind of looks like a pretty good sky with all the wind, you know. This is a very stylish thing, more than realistic. But if you play with the cards, it makes it look realistic and stylish at the same time, which is very good. I really like this drawing for this reason, and yep. And now let's get into the next thing, which you see over here, but I'm going to make you a closer look into it as well. Alright, next one is this one. Oh boy. I don't know if you see the reference already, but I got inspired by Blitz from Hell of a Boss, and with the horns and the face shape, the smile, and the little tattoo over there. Yeah, this is inspired by Blitz. I didn't want to make a Blitzel mask. I just want to get inspired by his face shape, his horns, his tattoo, and his kind of face to kind of make the demon shape thing. I wanted to make my very own mask inspired by Blitz. As you can see, I did a lot of diamonds on the face. It was a pretty good challenging project because I think I really didn't do any mask like that before. This is also another art project in school. When I started high school, when I started high school, I did this art project at school, and it's very cool. You see all of the diamonds. It's gonna make a lizard style. It's to kind of fold it up. On the smile over there, as you can see, I did some lines with a marker so that it kind of does like the depth of the teeth. I did some triangles as well on the side over here, just like that, to make a pattern over there. Over here, I tried to make a nose, I think that's a nose. Oh no! It kind of looked like it's the same blue, but it isn't. So it's a kind of a diamond shape. Not a diamond. It's like an emerald shape over here. It's kind of it's his nose. It's his nose. And over here on the eyes, it's like another mask. It's another mask that I wanted to do. There are different patterns, like the triangle here and the little triangles over here. I like to make triangles on masks. It kind of makes it look very fun for me. And with the and as you can see, this is a different triangle over here. The eyes, though, I tried to make the eyes look like blitzes with it yellow and red, and I wanted to make a pupil, so I put some orange instead of black to kind of make it look different than any other mask. Over here, I tried to make like a hair crown. As you can see, it kind of looks like a part of an acorn, but this is more like hair, and it kind of makes it looks like a crown. When I look back on this, it looks like a hair crown. So this is very great. I did some pink hair to kind of make it look different from the shape as well, to pop it out the hair. And on the horns, it looked like the bisexual flag. When I think about it, the bisexual flag on there. I ain't bisexual, I'm straight, but I just thought of it. But anyways, I tried to make the horn exactly just like Blitz's, but with different colors on the part over here. Instead of white, I did dark blue, purple, and pink to make it look different from the character. On the tattoo part, quote unquote, over here, as you can see, I tried to make the tattoo style of Blitz's, but I did a dark blue heart on the center to make the tattoo look different from Blitz's. So it's really more of an inspiration than a reference. So yep, I got inspired by this character to make this mask. Also over here, this is I think different. I think those are part of the mask, or it's like a skin part. I don't remember what I tried to do here, but it looks pretty cool. So bonus here. And to pop out the character, I glued him into a red paper so that you can see very well the character. And we don't have our pink and red parts over here. It's not the principal colors that you see on this. You see a lot more blue. So with a red paper like this, it pops out even more the character. And as you can see, I did some lines over here just like that to make it look very cool. Those are patterns that I did on the paper to have like a little stylish paper on the so that it doesn't look like boring. So if you make a close up, those are gold patterns over here that I tried to do. Very cool. Those are blue, dark blue patterns. I think dark blue with gold really goes well together. It kind of makes it look celestial, which is very cool. It makes like a pretty good style. And that's it. This is it for that drawing. Alright, so this is already it for this blog. I didn't want it to be too long, which is why I did just 20 minutes of it. So this is it for presenting the 3 art projects of today. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, smash the like button. Comment down below of which art project is your favorite from the 3 that I showed you today. Or if you want to do critics about my drawings, I accept them as well. But please do it in a great way, the critics, not in a bad way. You can say that you don't like a certain drawing, but say it in a more critic way than a bad way. I don't know if you know what I mean, but still. Share this video with anyone you want them to see my art projects and my opinion about them, and if you want to get in. And if you know that someone wants to get inspired to do an art project, you can share this video with them as well. Those can give you inspiration to do something as well. The heat of creativity is a lot about inspiring people, creating positivity, and trying to talk less about the instead of always crying about the negativity, we can always create positivity so that it reduces negativity. This is the great power of creation, is that you can create positivity, and it's really good. Anyways, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's Help the World for my content. And I have also a second YouTube channel, so subscribe to Let's Help Positivity, my second channel, for more content as well with the heat of the creativity. I also have a TikTok account, which I'll probably leave the link in the description, and I have also a Pinterest account, which I'll probably leave the link in the description as well. So all of that said, see you all to the next blog, video, whatever. See you all to the next video. Bye guys, and stay positive and create positivity, because negativity needs to be reduced. Alright? All of that said, bye guys.